Hey gang stars, welcome back to Rat Gaming with your host, Rat. Last time on Rat Gaming, in Minecraft, I built some shit. I found the geode, and that's about all the exciting stuff, honestly. Actually, wait, did I build last episode? No, that might have been the episode before. I don't know, bro. All these episodes, they be blurring together. So I had some good ass ramen noodles earlier. Now, I gotta ask, start the episode off strong. What's your favorite kind of ramen noodle? Like, what's your favorite brand, right? Like, you gotta pick one. No, like, oh, well, I like these two. If you asked me to pick, I could never. No, you must pick one. For me, personally, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it basic with you. I like the Maruchan ramen. Yeah, all my homies know what I'm talking about when I say the Maruchan. That's the good stuff. Give me that. Am I really out of acacia trapdoors? Oh shit. That's gonna be a bit annoying because now I have to grind out acacia. I have the saplings. That's not the issue. It's just I didn't want to have to grind out the acacia. My food situation still isn't resolved. And I really need to do something about it. Because right now what I'm doing is not sustainable. Because like I said, I keep bringing it up. I'm just like, I'm starving slowly. Like, yeah, I have food right now, but that ain't gonna matter in, the next 2 or 3 episodes when I'm like going through the rat gaming starvation arc, you know what I mean? um so what's on the agenda today? I could just start growing food, but like that's kind of boring, right? All my homies hate watching me grow food. Myself included. I am one of the homies after all. Uh let's see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I still want to hit the deep dark at some point because there's a lot of good loot there. I want to hit the nether up. Also because a lot of good loot there. I'm gonna plant a couple of acacia trees around here. These aren't growing. I'm gonna just rip them out. Those are not growing. Just plant a bunch of these around. Because they will grow. And when they do, I will harvest them. Okay. So let me put these away. Now, I believe I should probably go back into the mines. That's gonna be what I do. Store all my building blocks. Let them know who I rep. Pillagers, number 1. I need a building block to get around with. Oh, there we go. Found a stack of dirt. Cool. Found a stack and a half of dirt. Do I need anything else out of here? Probably not. I'm gonna store these in here. I'll keep an ender pearl on the hotbar and a water bucket. These are kind of the mining essentials. The spyglass is a little bit sussy, but you know, who gives a shit? What's that Karl Marx quote? Who give a fuck? I don't know. Why am my rat making a face? Hold on. Quit making faces. How long has it been like that? Whatever. Y'all just got to see, you know what? Give me 1 second. Alright. Rat should no longer be making faces. I made sure of that. So yeah, let's go into the mines. Let's hit the deep dark. If I can find it today. If I can't, I will be surprised, because that will be like 4 episodes now where I've been looking for stuff in caves and I'm just not fucking finding it. Thankfully though, the deep dark is real easy to spot. Once you see it, you know you've seen it. Back into this big ass cave. I don't have torches. I am a fool. Well, would you look at that? I found torches somehow, some way. I didn't go anywhere, trust me. I would never lie to you. I've never once lied on this channel. Nope. Never. Please, God, don't look into that. Please, oh, God. Nah, I'm fucking around. Alright, so I remember I found a spider spawner around here, and that was tight as hell. Oh, okay, cool. So I did build a bridge over to this neck of the woods. Now, this lava lake is mighty big. This spyglass is fucking great, dude. So I'm using the spyglass here to try to scout for like deep dark while I am at the above Y0 layer. Because the moment you hit Y0, or it might even be a little bit higher than that. Then again, I'm like real close to Y0. Maybe that is Y0 down there and I'm just like smoking balls. Hold on. I'm doing. Alright, what layer am I at right now? 3, 1. I don't know. What I do know is oh, there you are. Where do you even come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Y'all remember that? A lot of my American viewers may. Yeah, I was like, I am not killing him that fast, bro. I don't got the damage. Oh. Yeah, so for any of y'all that are watching from like Europe or maybe even Canada, I'm not sure, who have never gone to a public school in the US, for whatever fucking reason, in the US in physical education classes, there's always like in the elementary or primary school grades a mandatory like dancing thing that you have to do, and you got to learn like the fucking Macarena and how to dance to like Cotton Eye Joe and shit like that. It's the weirdest fucking thing. And but like even as I'm like getting older, like the fact that they still teach that, I'm like, why? What is the intent here? Like, are y'all just trying to make kids feel dumb or like weird for? Because up until I was in the fourth grade, I couldn't tell my left from my right. So like the Macarena, I was always a little bit behind on it, right? Because or was it the Macarena? It might have been. Or it might have been the Cha-Cha Slide. One of those. It's one of them songs that white people get turned to. So yeah, I was always like a little bit behind on the Cha-Cha Slide. And I always felt like really embarrassed about it, and nobody noticed, but like I felt like people did, because I had a lot of anxiety when I was a child. Nowadays I'm just like, fuck it, we ball. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just waiting for like someone to comment something that I hate, and I'll just be like, damn, anyway, eat my balls, and just moving on, right? But give me some redstone. There's a zombie nearby. Let me get away from an edge till I find this man. He may be below me, and if that is the case, that makes my life a lot easier. I'm a really big fan of these little water pools here. So what's over there? I see a bunch of zombies. I see a couple skeletons. 1, 2. What else is around here? There's a lot of zombies. Any creepers in plain view? Not that I can see. It's those skeletons that I'm a little worried about. Only because skeletons kind of have a much higher damage ceiling than like zombies and spiders do. And they move in a way that feels like it's intentionally annoying. This cave's fucking huge. Alright, whatever. How's my drip looking, by the way? It's in bad shape, but it'll do for now. I should get iron drip at some point, but like the look is iconic, dude. So I want to try to like water this area up. I could actually like just pour water off of all these edges that I'm planning on coming down from, and just kind of like soaking mobs off of the area that I want to come down from, so that the only things that are really threatening me are like skeletons. Exactly. That might be funny. Sure. No water source blocks here, baby. This is stupid. This is such a fucking waste of time. Never do this. I'm only doing this because I think it's funny. That and also, I'm kind of a pussy. I'm scared of dying, bro. Like, imagine being scared of death. If you were to get buried, like, or like not even buried, like if you were to die like tomorrow, right? What would you want done to your body? Like, would you want like a traditional as like funeral and burial, or like are you like me and you're a maniac and you want to be like dressed in a clown costume? and like shot out of a cannon. That's what I want done to my body. I just want to like get put in a fucking clown costume and shot off like the side of a mountain or some shit in a cannon. Just be like, fuck it, dude. Okay. Let's see what else around me now. This area kinda dangerous. Thankfully, a lot of what's coming over here right now is zombies. There's a couple of Endermans around here. I think I'm gonna just like let these zombies just round themselves up. I fucking hate skeletons, dude. Ouch. Ouch. They hurt so fucking bad, dude. Damn, shit's getting dangerous down here. There are a lot of fellers around here. Hello, Skellington. Alright, cool. Ouch. Whew. I had to focus there. That was rough. That was bad, dude. That was really shitty performance on my part. Oh my god. I should not be playing video games, bro. I'll get some idiot in the comments who's gonna be like, oh, Rat Gamer, you suck at Minecraft. And I'm like, you swallow my balls. How's that sound? Pussy. It would really help if these zombies would stop, like, pelting me in the face or something with these arrows that are going straight through my shield. I don't even know, bro. What I do know is I am slowly but surely making the cave very safe to explore by simply not allowing mobs to spawn. That's my strat. That's how it works for me. I'm like, I keep you out of my home. I live in this cave now. And if you try to forcefully evict me, you are an asshole. Alright, let's bring this creeper over to the water. Get in. Take a bath with me. Yes. Come here. Get in the water. You are a dickhead. You're a fucking asshole. My man had no reason to blow up like that. He's just like, fuck this shit, dude. My man got tired of all the noise and he's like, I'm done, bro. I'm out. And I was like, no, you got so much more to live for. But he said, nah, fuck this. Hey, how do y'all think, like, creepers reproduce? Hey, that's like 3 diamonds at a minimum. Ow, you fuck. I can't keep taking this amount of, like, bad damage. Because that's gonna catch the fuck up to me. Alright, but for right now... I'm chillin'. Come villain, if you will. So I can mine up some diamonds. See, this is why I'm glad I got this, like, fucking spyglass, bro. This shit is powerful. I know, like, professional Minecrafters, they don't use this thing. And, you know, it's because they're professional Minecrafters. They play the game as a job. I play it for fun. I'm sure they also play it for fun, but you know what I mean. They built a career empire. They built a criminal enterprise off of Minecraft. I, however, have chosen to not become a part of that syndicate and simply pursue life in my own way. There are a lot of skeletons on the other side of this wall. There's like a lot of skeletons. Where are they? I'm not trying to get jumped by, like, fucking 14 skeletons, bro. I'm just not. I think they are literally just on the other side of that wall. Alright, I mean, if that's the case, I'm just gonna have to, like, fucking nut up and deal with it. Figure if I can prevent myself from getting ambushed, I'm gonna, but there ain't no stopping that. They're just there. They're vibing. Unfortunately, so am I. Unless I don't even gotta interface with them. In which case, I will not. Just because of the fact that I just don't want to, right? Still no deep dark. That's a little troubling. I would have figured I'd have seen some deep dark by now. But instead, I'm just seeing cave. And this shit is treacherous. Oh my god. I can't believe y'all pro Minecrafters do this shit. Actually, I don't even think they do. Like, I know some of them, they'll just be like, fuck it. And, go, like, straight to the nether or something and get, like, this broken-ass OP spawn. Meanwhile, I'm over here spawning a goddamn egg! I'm like, hey, yo, you know, where's the good stuff at? And games like Good Stuff Machine broke. Like, understandable, have a terrible day. Goddamn baby zombies, bro. I hate baby zombies. They're so fucking little and they're so fucking fast. They give spiders a run for their money in terms of, like, annoying mobs to deal with. Of the Minecraft mobs, right? Which one's your least favorite? Like, excluding phantoms, of course, because I cannot name a single person, both on and off of YouTube, that likes phantoms. Like, I'm of the opinion that if you like phantoms, you are literally a maniac, and you will probably kill me in real life if I ever met you. Like, I'll just keep it real with you. That's just the truth. Nobody likes them. Like, for good reason, too. Like, all they do is kind of, like, disincentivize you from building all day. Which is kind of, like, one of the two core parts of what makes Minecraft, Minecraft. They're like, oh, you gotta sleep. And, you know, like, I guess. I wish the spawning mechanic was more robust, if that makes sense. Like, I wish it wasn't just, you know, if you don't sleep you get the worst mob in the game. I wish it was more like you can sleep near monsters, but if you do, you might get the worst mob in the game, right? Like, make it so, I don't know. That's actually sounds more annoying than what we currently have. So scratch that. Do not let me develop your game, Mojang. Unless you're like really out of ideas and you just want something that'll like really piss people off, like the recent very abusable and exploitable player report feature that Microsoft forced onto y'all. And at which point, I am your man. My starting rate is $30 an hour. I love Minecraft. Chill ass game. Until it's not, at which point I'm fucking crying, bro. I am in tears. How much iron do I have? 50? That's alright. There's so many goddamn mobs, bro. This water is fucking annoying. Why did I do this? That iron? Yeah, that's iron. Dude, really? No more shield to deal with skeletons, huh? Should have brought it back up. Whatever. What am I, a pussy? Be a man. Die. You know? Shit. Guess it's a good thing I brought it back up. What do you mean I said bringing it back up makes you a pussy? No, I meant for shields. Stop taking me out of context. So I've been thinking I could probably like use some kind of background music, some like extra noise to you know, A, spice up the videos, but B, fill in the gaps of silence in which I'm not talking. Because I notice like whenever I watch back my recordings, there is usually like at least 15 solid minutes where I'm just not talking, like in total. I'm trying to be better about that, but sometimes, you know, I just got nothing to talk about, and I'm just like, hey, you know, I'll just chill out, you know, play some video games, and you know, that's cool. You know, some people like that, some people don't. Some people prefer a more active style of commentary than what I provide, and you know, if that is you, maybe, ouch, maybe stick around for a while. Maybe I'll get better at it. Dude, he's got chainmail. Hold on, I want that. Ouch. Okay, you're an asshole. I didn't realize taking damage reset the eating animation. That's fucked. No jade mail. No! Can't you craft that with like iron nuggets or something? Is that a thing? Minecraft.com, how to make chainmail smile. I don't know. I do not know. I actually considered throwing my ender pearl at him just to like get over there, but I was like, no, because like what if there's more shit over there that I don't really want to put up with? I try to play responsibly, because if you play like a dumbass, you usually get punished like a dumbass. And boy howdy, am I dumb. Like... Slime? There's a slime chunk here? Hey, yo? Big. Huge. No fucking way, dude. How do I display chunks? Isn't it like it's F3 and like G or some shit like that? Yeah. So it's like one of these 4 chunks, and I think it might actually it might be this chunk here. That's huge, dude. I can make like a ghetto slime farm. That's big. Enormous even. And it's like right next to my fucking house too, which is like large. I want to believe it would be this chunk where slimes would be spawning. And if that is the case, I will have to figure out A, how to farm slimes without a... Thanks. Without any kind of, like, iron golem, because I don't... Actually, I can make an iron golem. I have the iron for it. I would just need to... Okay, so let me pause and gather my thoughts here on how I want to approach this. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I got a couple ideas here. The first one that comes to mind is making a zombie-based iron farm. By making essentially like a regular-ass mob farm, but designing it in a way that discourages skeletons, not skeleton, but spiders from spawning. The only downside to that is I think I will still get like creepers and shit, but it's whatever, dude. So I think like if I make like a 1 chunk farm, I know, like, with mob farms, the lower in the ground, the better they work. Issue is, I am not going to do that. Because, actually, that might be old news. I think they changed how spawning works, so, like, Y0 mob farms and, like, Y256 farms, don't fucking change anything. Mobs will spawn there regardless at about the same rate. You might lose a little bit of efficiency, but, it's whatever, right? How do I get back up? I'm lost, hold on. So yeah, I guess that'll be kind of a pet project I work on over the next couple episodes, is making an iron farm with zombies, because I don't have villager access right now. I don't know... Let me rephrase. I don't remember where the nearest village is. So I kind of am working with table scraps in regards to that. I think it is through here, actually. Yeah. Up this way. So yeah, I figure I'll do that rather than, like, drag villages across several 100,000 blocks. Because that's always a pain to do, right? Like, I know a lot of Minecraft YouTubers will say working with villagers is, like, a big pain in the ass, but the payoff is huge, right? Because you only need 2, and then you have essentially as many villagers as you want. That's awesome. The only downside to that is that you have to get those 2 villagers to begin with. And in a survival single-player world, rather than, like, a multiplayer world, that becomes an issue really quickly. Because, you know, you have to worry about... you have to worry about getting them all the way over there by yourself, meaning, you know, especially, like, up where I'm at, I'm on a fucking mountain, dude. Like, it doesn't get much harder for me to bring a villager up here than that. So my idea is to build, like, a standard ass mob grinder. You know, like, you drop like zombies and shit 22 blocks, 22 and a half if you want to kill them with your fist, but you drop them like 22 blocks and then you swing at them with your sword and their drops all flow out from underneath of them. So that'll be something to work towards. Now, if I'm making it a one chunk farm, I have to fill in a 16 by 16 area. Let me pull up a calculator real quick. So that would be, I would need 256 blocks, which is like 4 stacks of whatever I'm using. Hey, yo. I can use the amethyst. I'm not gonna use the amethyst. As funny as that would be, I'm not using the amethyst. Yeah, this is... I'm thinking here, how I want to do this. Alright, while I'm trying to work this out in my head, I'm gonna divvy that up. Alright, so how do I want to approach? Also, I did some building, off screen. I don't remember if I showed this off, but, so how do I want to do this? Where do I want to do this is a much better question. Because I will need to deforest a significant area. I would want to do it close to where the slime chunk is, so that this way I can have both loaded at once. Because the cool thing with slime is they will spawn at any light level, which means I can use, say, brown mushrooms, which for whatever reason emit like a little bit of light on every floor tile, and then no mobs will spawn except slimes. And that might be really, really tight. The other thing I can do is, I don't know, actually. You know who built a like really powerful zombie grinder is fucking Tango Tech, I want to say, in Hermitcraft. He built one that uses that social zombie mechanic that was introduced way back in the fucking day that I was talking about a couple episodes ago. I guess I was accidentally foreshadowing. I'm kind of built different. You wouldn't understand. And with that, with the ideology there being applied, it generates iron, but it also generates, all the shit that zombies would drop, which is like garbage for the most part, but there's sometimes good stuff in it. There's a pig around here. Do I got a lead? How do I not have a lead? Did I not kill a wandering trader and his llamas during like episode 3? Might have been episode 2. Like, didn't I do that? Am I like crazy? Because they should have had their leads, right? Or did I throw them out? That sounds like a me thing to do, is fucking throw out the leads, because I'm like, I'm not going to use these for a long time. And rather than like save them for when I will use them, I'm just like, I'm just going to throw them out. I'm fucking stupid. I'm built like a moron. Whatever. So let's think here. How would I want to build this? I have carrots too. That'll actually be really useful for when I do start getting villagers. Alright. I'm really thinking hard here. So I guess I would want to build this mob grinder either in the ground under the mountain or over there. I should look up my seed real quick to figure out where this slime chunk is and go from there. So I'll be right back. Alright, so check this out. So this image here shows off a couple of really interesting things. Namely, at the bottom there is the chunk that's next to me. So when I say I'm literally a chunk away from this fucking slime chunk, I mean it. But if you go up 2 chunks, like what is that, like southward or some northward, whatever, and towards negative Z, and then you go to the left a chunk, there's 2 chunks right next to each other that are perfectly serviceable. So I figure, rather than build right next to the house, I can travel like 50 fucking blocks. Not literally, but actually, 32. Probably like 70 blocks, actually. It's not even 100 fucking blocks away. And have 2 slime chunks loaded. And essentially have 2 slime farms loaded. And then to capitalize on that, I could even go as far as including a mob grinder, on top of this chunk here. So I would light up the floor of this chunk and make 2 slime farms in these 2 chunks under 640. And that can enable some really hilarious shit with like iron generation. Because essentially that would just make the rebuild a lot faster if I were to die in my drip. And I'm gonna be real with you. I almost died with the drip. That would have been tragic. Like if I were to die with the drip, I think the series would be over. Right? We can all acknowledge that. The outfit is iconic. Y'all see me pull up leather helmet, gold body armor, gold pants, gold shoes, and an iron sword. You know what's coming. Rat gaming. Like I'm gonna fuck you up. You will die every single time. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'll find these 2 chunks that I'm talking about here. Let me actually get the coordinates. Notepad. So that is 566, 502, and like 534, 505-ish. Yeah, that's... Actually, it's close to like 200 blocks. But it's still like not that bad of travel time. I mean, shit, I cover 200 blocks on the huge. Wait, hold on, it's over there too, ain't it? Wandering trader, really? All right, shit. Let me go grab my emeralds, bro. I was not. Hey, what are you selling? Before I even consider buying anything from you. This is all kind of crap, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want any of this. Like, the podzole's cool, but that don't spread to nothing. The red sand, I don't really need. I can go travel like 500 blocks to get that. Yellow dye is very easy to get. It's all crap, bro. You're giving me garbage. Urgh. My man's saying, oh, check out these exotic goods. It's like, bitch, ain't one of these exotic. Ain't the goddamn thing you're selling me exotic. Oh, wait. I'm fucking quadruple digits away. Never mind. What am I smoking? I am insane, brother. I'm like 4,000 blocks away, dude. Wow. How did I make a blunder like that? I know why, because I saw good chunks and I got very excited. That's why. Okay, so now I found my like more approximate location. Whoa. Hey, yo. Wait. Now hold on. That's literally 200 blocks of travel, and there's 4 slime chunks right there, like all connected. And then there's 3 more right next to it. How many chunks are active around a player? Let's go. So I'm trying to build a bunch. Yeah, let's see how this works. Okay. And then if I come in here, we're learning. Rat is learning. Rat's about to teach you something. Oh yeah. This is gonna be crazy, bro. So, because I can simulate 12 chunks around me. If I'm willing to travel 200 blocks, which I am, I can have 4 fucking slime chunks right next to each other. Actually, 7, which is like maniac levels of like ludicrous. Like, I think that's gonna be what I do. That pig, like, is super important. Like, I can't actually, like... Yes, I can. I can totally grab that pig. Hold on. I'm nefarious. I commit evil deeds. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna end so fucking poorly, dude. Hello. How are you, my friend? Stay still. You pig, no, pig, you can't. I want your leads. I'll wait. Ow. Don't get back here. I want your leads. Oh, I got one. Okay. That's all that matters. Alright, where's this pig at? Where did the hog go? Come here. I'm a hog requirer. Hog required. Hog acquired. Okay. So bring this guy up here. I'm gonna tie you right there. Now I can't lose that pig. Like, he's not named or anything, but like I literally cannot lose that pig. I need to keep this pig. I think I have a saddle. I mistook something for a saddle. Do I really not have a saddle? Man, I got nothing. for having been playing on this world for like 8 hours, I ain't got jack shit. But this is also like a really casual playthrough, so I guess I'm allowed to not have shit. Can't have shit in Minecraft. Nikes, dude. Whatever. So, okay. What are my coordinates right now? 44.99 on the negative x. So I have to travel like 30 blocks this way. How's a good way to get down? Like this? So I traveled like 30 some odd blocks that way, right? Let's go to like the 50s just to be safe, and then I have to travel like 300. Yeah, like 300 blocks this way. Less than that, but like 200 something. And then I should be in the general area of these slime chunks, which is kind of huge. Now, Minecraft's a game I don't mind, like, I'm gonna say cheating in, even though it's not really cheating, it's just using information that's accessible via an outside tool. Talk about world generation, dude. So this might be a question better asked like later, but I'm gonna ask it now. Do ravines go down to the new bottom of the world, or do they still go down to Y0? Or not Y0, but like close to it. Like, how close am I? About 100 more blocks. Actually, it's like 470, so like... So... Or... So this should be surrounded by like 5 different slime chunks. So like 474 by 4456. Yeah, so it would be this chunk here. That is enormous. So I'm gonna save those coordinates. This episode's big. Like, I know, like, I ain't really doing a whole lot, but, like, a lot's happening. I'm getting stuff accomplished in the background, brother. Alright, let's go back home, because I'm not ready for this. I don't got any of the tools or, like, resources that I need to make this work. But I do have all the stuff that I need to like I have all the stuff ready for when I do start working on it. Like, I have all the information, essentially. I can like almost see the fucking house from that area. That's crazy, dude. Literally live like a stone's toss away from a metric shit ton of slime chunks. That's huge. That's fucking enormous, man. I literally can't believe that. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm building a zombie-based, like, iron farm. Temporarily. And then making a slime farm. In that order. To really capitalize on all the resources that are available around me. But yeah, there is a slime chunk, like, literally, like, 2 chunks diagonally from me, but, like, it's by itself, and there's nothing else really around it. I think there might be mob spawners deep in the earth near there, but, like, I didn't look for mob spawners. I was looking more for, like, anything else. Cook these guys a little bit. Having Yama tonight. Look at him go, dude. I heard some items burn, but I'll live without them. Now, I don't know how much I want to start on right now. Because I do need to... I need to get a bunch of blocks, realistically. So, like, I might do a lot of off-camera mining for cobblestone. And I'll just make a bunch of ugly-ass farms with cobble. Because, realistically, like... I don't plan on being there on video very often. Like, I'll show you where they are and, like, how they function, but, like, that's stuff that I don't well, not that I don't think, that I know doesn't make for watchable content. So, or if I really want to do something fancy, I could use like the Deep Slate variants and try to get my hands on like Blackstone or some shit like that. But that sounds like a whole ass headache right now. Because I would have to find Blackstone in the Nether, and that's only available in like bastions, and I would have to deal with brutes, which are like the second highest damaging mob in the game behind the fucking warden, as far as I understand it. Which is kind of part of why I want to go to the deep dark. I can do stuff with the warden. I have a silly idea. So I believe that there is a way to have enough wardens in your world to disable mob spawning. Which sounds outrageous. I know, like, I'm still building a house. Like, I barely even scratched the fucking surface of that. I have not built my own armor yet. I've been using, you know, the drip. My helmet's gone. End of an era. My helmet's gone. No. No! Do I have a replacement hat at least? Well. New drip. It looks so stupid. I love it. So there's something really cool about this though. Because I'll have like a zombie farm, I can also get like bones and shit from it. So I will also inadvertently wind up with like a skeleton and creeper farm. I will be disabling it for spiders though. The way to do that, as far as I remember anyway, is putting down a bottom slab or like a carpet every like in a 3x3 pattern. So like starting from here, right? So I go, 1, 2, put a carpet there. 1, 2, put a carpet there. 1, 2, put a carpet there, right? So hold on. I would essentially do this, if I remember right. And this area is not big enough for a spider to spawn. And then, I would just keep doing that until there are no valid spawning locations for spiders. And what that'll do is filter the mobs to be more of what I want and less of what I don't. Which I figure will probably be really good, just period. There's also making renewable lava with cauldrons and a dripstone, but that takes a while to make happen. And the only reason I know that is because it's not tick based. It's like a random numerical value. So you can have a cauldron fill up instantly. You can have a cauldron fill up in a literal month of real time. And that's kind of a pain in the ass for a number of reasons. Chiefly though, it's the fact that you have to put up with it for essentially as long as the game makes you wait. And the cool thing about having an iron farm, by the way, is that, well, a zombie-based iron farm, is that it gives me essentially infinite pistons. And redstone's pretty easy to come by, but if I want to do something a little more industrial, I'm going to need to find a swamp and a witch's house. But actually, I could get real technical and I could make like a raid farm. And that'll drop me emeralds and redstone, and totems of undying, which, I mean, you see how close I come to death when I'm fighting a bunch of shit. I'm pretty good at Minecraft, as you've seen. But yeah, that's something that I can entertain. There's a lot that I can do, and I'm just early enough to where I essentially have the entire world at my fingertips, but not late enough to where I can make all this stuff right away. But I will probably be doing stuff off camera in between episodes. Like what I did up there. That was off camera, but I also was literally just booted up the game like 20 minutes before I started recording. I was like, oh, hey, let me, do some work on the house. Just so, like, I can say, like, I built today, right? Like, I want to do at least a little bit of building every day so that I can eventually finish this house and pull all my shit in here. And then I figure one day I will just knock the fucking mountain out. Rather than go through all of it in one sitting, or alternatively, like, level a fucking mountain over there somewhere where I won't really see it from where I'm at, or like, I'll figure it out. Like, I need a lot of dirt. I need a lot of dirt, and I need a lot of torches to make it so that that's not a mob farm down there. Because like I said, I need to terraform this whole fucking area to accommodate this build. Which, having not played Minecraft in like 3 years, it's kind of a big undertaking, but it's one that I want to do, so I don't mind it. I feel like that's kind of the important part, is making sure you're doing projects that you don't mind doing, rather than doing stuff that you think you'll hate doing. And that's like a way to keep the game from getting really stale really fast, because you're essentially endlessly grinding. But like, I also play RuneScape, so I'm kind of used to that. It's like, I joke with my friends all the time, but like, the goal of RuneScape is to play less RuneScape, right? Like, that's why people are always looking for the most efficient AFK farming method. Like, shit, I own a foot pedal for like any kind of like drum hero kind of game, right? And I literally use that when I'm playing RuneScape as not an auto clicker, but as something to just click with while I have a YouTube video open in another tab. But I only have one monitor. It's a big monitor, but I only have one monitor. So my RuneScape window tends to wind up being very tiny compared to what I'm watching on YouTube, for example, or, whatever. So I just wind up in this situation where I've just got a foot pedal just clicking on a thing that I'm waiting to, like, see pop up, or, whatever. Because I use Rune Light whenever I play, which makes a ding noise at you when you've been idle from whatever it is you're grinding. And that's been very helpful to do stuff with. But anyway, so what I gotta do from here when it comes to building is, well, one, I need to get the wood flooring in, but two, I need to get slabs in all the way across here. And I need to pull the slabs out 2 blocks. So like slab layer 1, and then layer 2 is right here, and then layer 3. So this will be the last layer of slabs right here, right? So I'll put down the last layer of slabs, and I'll surround this by fences with trapdoors on top of them, probably. Then up here, I need a ring of logs, so that'll be a pain, because you see how long that took. Yeah. I'll get a ring of logs around here, and I'm putting slabs and stairs around there. And I'm also adding signs right here to give it a little bit of extra texture. And then once I do all that shit, the slabs and stairs are going to be going on this layer here. But once I do all, no, not this layer, the log layer. Yeah, right up there. Anyway, once I do all of that, then I can start constructing the actual roof of the building, which is very tall. You'll like it. You guys will be like, wow, Rat Gaming, that's very cool. And I'll be like, thank you. I worked very hard. But yeah, it's a whole thing, dude. It's a whole ass mess. I don't know. I do also still need to hit the nether up. I have a couple of things that I need to look at there. Like finding a nether fortress and a bastion. Or realistically any kind of piglin establishment, because a lot of the stuff in there is like endgame gear. You can find stuff like ancient debris, which turns into netherite. So like my diamond pick, for example, will go from this to a really cool looking black tool. The only problem is I don't have mending, so yeah, that'll be a bit of an experience. Also, these fishing rods, I was looking into like AFK fishing farms, and my brother in Christ Mojang literally murdered them. They are no longer viable. It's just not an option. I made a world very briefly just to test stuff, to see if I could like devise anything tricky or silly, but a lot of technical Minecraft players are like, oh, well, why would I make a fish farm when villagers are so much more efficient? I'm like, bro, it's not the point. Like, I have a shitty ass spawn and my house is very far from any kind of villages. Yeah, sure, that's on me, but like, I am the exception to that. Like, I am the casual player, right? I want to have farms so that, you know, I can just have stuff, right? Like, readily available. But whatever, right? It's all relative at the end of the day. But I don't know. Also be expecting a rat chat soon. Like, let's see, when did I make my last rat chat? Here, we'll look at it together. August 12th, so I might just make it a monthly thing. Because I got a couple of exciting announcements that I'm holding off on. I don't want to talk about it in a video just yet. I want to make sure everything gets set in stone before I do really talk about all this stuff. But, channel's going somewhere. It's got places to be. You guys are gonna be like, wow, Rat, what a gamer. And I'll be like, thanks. And then you'll say, no, I meant that like in a derogatory kind of way, and I will like eat your flesh. I will literally rip your skin off and wear it. Anyway, I might still make like a regular fish farm just to like resolve my food problem temporarily. Like, what I'll do is make one of the old school designs that only pulls up fish and junk. Because the junk stuff, like string, is like cool to have. But also having fish literally resolves my food problem, like wholesale. Because I can just eat fish for as long as I want. Because I got a super smelter right here. You know, you've seen it in action. Look at how fast it smelted all that iron. I'm just saying. It's advanced technology, and not everybody's ever seen something quite so potent in their life, but it exists. It's out there. It's up to you to capture it. Iron block. Compress all this shit. Yo, I'm rich, bro. I got so much iron. Check out all that iron, bro. I'm rich, bitch. But yeah, I don't know. Because I do want to make like a more permanent food source than, you know, eating fish. Because fish is like, it's fine, it works as a food source, it's just not sustainable, right? And the reason I say that is because you have to constantly be feeding into it with coal or charcoal or something like that. And yeah, you can just do that with like wood. But at that point, I'm like, okay, well, I want to make like a, you know, like a tree farm. And granted, once I start up my fucking 7 different slime farms, you know, I'll be able to do that. Because like, that'll be a lot of slime I'll be able to pull in all at once. Like, I'm pretty sure I could hit like mob cap like handily. So you know, that'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. Because like that's a lot of free value essentially. What other things do I need to make though? Let's make a checklist together. So I need to make obviously some kind of mob grinder, like EXP grinder, right? Just so that I have it. An enchanting station, which I need cows for, and I believe I saw cows over there, so that's something I can do. So I need to make some kind of iron farm, which is what the zombie farm is going to be filling the role of temporarily until I can find villagers to transport. Here, hold on, let me open up Notepad. 7 slime farms, mob farm. When to start though? Skeletons, zombies, creepers. No spiders. Dope. I need to also work out. Actually, can't you make a zombie farm with like a name tagged zombie or a zombie holding a block? Like in a tunnel and like fucking 12 blocks away or some shit like that, like 18 blocks away. Do something with that. I'd have to look at how Tango designed that, and I'll like leave a link to his channel in the description so that all 30 of you that fucking watch me, who probably don't watch him, you'll be like, oh hey, Minecraft. But yeah, that might be something I'll do. Is ape his design. There's also the matter of I need a kelp farm for fuel mostly. Fish farm, old school for food. Oh. Yeah, those actually will. So yeah, I'll just make a self-sustaining kelp farm. Alright, what else do I need? I could make a hoglin grinder, actually. Remember that big pig I bullied last episode? That's a hoglin, right? And they drop cooked pork chops, if I remember right. And that's like the best food source in the game next to like golden carrots, if not even better than them, just by virtue of the fact that you don't have to make as much of an investment into them. So that's something that I need to look into. What other like short-term plans can I look into? Because when I say like short-term, I mean things I can do in like the next 5 episodes, right? Like, I'm obviously not going to do all this shit in 5 episodes. It's just not going to happen. Like, I'm not going to make a big ass farm every single episode. Like, I can make a kelp and fish farm all in the same episode because those are both really tiny projects. But, like, you tell me, oh, hey, make, like, a mob grinder and a slime farm. I'll be like, but do you want a good one? Do you want one that doesn't suck? Because, like, it's really easy to make one. It's just really hard to make one that don't suck ass. So, I also need a tree farm. Since I'm making a slime farm and mob farm, I'll have the tools to do this later. The only thing that I'll need is like a coral fan, but those are easy to get. Like I've seen, actually no, that was on a different world when I was not making YouTube videos, huh? I don't think I've seen a coral reef yet. Oh fuck. Oh shit. That's no good. Yeah, because I was gonna make like a TNT duper. Because those are easy to make. Those take like fucking 4 seconds flat to make. Oh shit. Okay. Yikes. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out. Moss farm / stone farm. That is actually like kind of a big deal. That's like a big hat project. That relies on mob farm. Yeah. The reason that relies on the mob farm is because that's fueled by bone meal. So I only have like 40 bone meal. You see it right there. So there's not really a whole lot for me there to be doing until I have more bone meal. And if I have an iron farm and a slime farm, when I say an iron farm, I mean like a zombie powered one, because like I said, I don't know where any villagers are right now. I'll probably find them later, but right now, maybe later, right? What else do I need to be farming? I think that might be it. Like in terms of like immediate goals. Oh, 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 oh. Zombie farm. Zombie to drowned farm for copper. Yeah, because realistically, having access to copper is nice, just because copper blocks look really good. Oh, and honey farm. So, yeah, honey farms enable you to make honeycomb, and like the block also is material, but also honeycomb. I think you put that on your copper and it locks it in whatever state it's currently in. I think. Like, so if it's only like a little bit oxidized and you like it like that, you slap a little bit of honey on there and that shit stays like that. It will not oxidize any further. But it will obviously be able to be axed, and when somebody right clicks it with an axe, that peels off that layer of honey. And if they do it again, that'll peel off that oxidation that's been had, which is a whole ass headache, dude. I need to also make like passive mob farms for cows and shit, just so that I have those resources readily available. Anything else that I really need that like I can make real quickly? Yep, I got one for you. A little bit of bamboo action. They call me Bamboo Andy. Now, my thing with bamboo is, I believe you use bamboo to make scaffolding. And scaffolding is a really nice block, not just like cosmetically, but like literally, it's just a good block to have. Specifically because of the fact that it's instantly destroyable, and if you stack it up correctly, you can destroy like several stacks of blocks by just breaking one. So you can put up all the infrastructure for a build, for example, which making a junk farm by AFK fishing will help enable. And then in doing that, you know, I will have easy access to, you know, be able to build a temporary floor and all the infrastructure for my ceiling, right? You can also climb up and down them like ladders, which is tight as hell. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of good stuff. Got a really good post coming up soon. Anyway, I know that like the last fucking 30 minutes of this episode was just me talking about future plans for Minecraft, but I feel like it's kind of important to discuss and digest these things. Not just for me, but I feel like for you, it's probably important to have that level of context for what I want to be doing, and so you have an idea of what I'm going to be doing in the future, right? Only because not knowing what the person who is making the video is doing is a little bit annoying, but also like not having a plan is also annoying, so then neither of us know what I'm doing. So I figure might as well remedy that now. Anyway, I think it's about time we wrap up the episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends all about me. Maybe ring that little bell notification icon right next to the subscribe button. All my homies really like it when you do that. Join the Discord server. I announce every video that I post so that even if you do miss it, you're not gonna miss it. Anyway, don't expect another episode out of me. All my homies don't expect anything from me. And you have a wonderful rest of your day.